Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back. I know I'm trying to get my stuff organized. So I was getting ready to work in my Autumn Wonder journal, the one from the Junk Journal Studio, and I thought, whoop, I better turn my camera on. So here we go. Let me see if I can make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, so I am. Now, before we start in here, let me just share another uh-oh and oops. I had a major accident with my crocodile thing. It fell. And you know how these things are plastic? Oh gosh, don't move it. Okay, you can't move the other side either, but it did move, but I don't want to do it again. It fell and this side broke. I mean, just snap. So I, thought about Gorilla Glue. Well, it doesn't say nothing about plastic. We didn't have any crazy glue, so I was having a large conniption fit, knowing that I have to buy another one of these things, and these things are not cheap, and they should make these things in metal. I've said it before. I mean, this is a big old strong, a sturdy thingy. This needs to be sturdy too, because these things don't work. Well, my husband came to the rescue, thank God. He says, well, what about this all-purpose cement? They use it for PVC, it's plumbing stuff that he keeps on his shelf for all his little plumbing things. Now, it stinks. It is unbelievable. Let me see if I can open it up just to show you what's in there. Oh, it's just this little wandy thing, pooey, and it's strong. Okay, so. But I took a paper clip, opened it up, literally got a dab on the end of the paper clip, and you got to put a dab on one end of the plastic and then a dab on this part that was broken, and you put it on there, and I held it for, I don't know, 10-15 seconds, and I could feel where it had. See, this is broken. This whole thing was defective. This broke on the third day. I told y'all that a long time ago in my first videos. But this, like I said, fell on the floor. It was in my holder. I could see it falling. If I had something in my other hand, I couldn't catch it. And I'm like, no! Well, it's too late. Crash, bam, it broke. But anyway, so he was like, well, let's try this. And I see I got some scrap in there, some little papers in there. So I did. And, I could feel it kind of, got in the little things where it was. Now, I mean, I can't close it, which I just did. It just did, but I'm not closing it because, ugh. So I let it set overnight, and by gosh, if this stuff does not bond plastic to plastic. So my little thing is a-okay, because even if this is, if you break this, you still have to be able to put your paper in there, because that's what holds it up and lines it in your thing so it can be neat. I mean, there's this little groove in there, but you're doing like this, and oh, yeah, it was a rough situation here. So, but we use this all-purpose cement, which, like I said, it glues PVC, ABS, and CPVC, whatever the heck. It's all plastics and junk for plumbing. This is what you need to have around your house for any of your plastic junk. So anyway, let me put this over here, and it is good as can be, almost new, knock on wood, because he's like, well, just, I'm like, I don't want to order another one, because I mean, it's a waste. I mean, they're so expensive. And I thought, but I use this all day long, every day. And so he's like, go ahead. And I'm like, well, I just ordered another one. But, it wasn't going to be here took 2 days. Well, I couldn't stop what I was doing because I need my corner rounder, because, I don't like square things. So anyway, so we survived. So now back to here, and let's get back to work. Let me put my little pile of other project that's falling down. So this was a part of the ephemera in the kit. It was there's two corner tucks in there. I know. And then this was a piece of her background paper. I cut two because I'm doing this one here, and I'm putting the other one on this side. And then I took the pumpkin spice, which was on her words on the piece of the part of the ephemera, and then I have thankful on the other one. So then, like I said, I was getting ready to get to it, and I thought, woo, you know, girl, you better learn how to get ahead on videos again. At least get one day ahead, but I need to get a little more ahead, because y'all, if y'all could see the mess in my craft room, oh my God, I can't find myself. I got Halloween everywhere, and I got to get rid of Halloween, and I'm trying to finish up these little autumn things, which they're almost done. John's finishing up on these leaf digitals that I went a little crazy on, but I'm sorry, I can't wait to use them, because I'm going to be using them. And like I said, he's learning some other stuff that he's got going that, oh, we'll be using some of those parts and pieces. So, all right. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to make a double pocket. I know, it's easy. It's quick, easy, cute, and simple. So we're just going to, and I backed them with book page, so it would give them a little more oomph. And I'm just going to put them on here like that. And I think I'm going to put thumb hole notch on here. So let me just go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do both of them together, so I can just have them done. And yes, I brought my regular mat back out here, because I like being able to put my paper down and having my zero here, and it goes 1 inch this way and 1 inch that way, instead of counting. Anyway, yeah, I just got used to it card making, and I couldn't get used to the other thing. And plus it's brighter, and I can see the other is, oh, I'm starting to get eye strain, and I was like, nah, there's just not enough light in here for me to have that dark of a mat. So I brought her back. So welcome back, baby. Okay, and then let me just ink around that. And then my little word. You know, I didn't want to put too much on here, because I didn't want to cover up the pretty paper. I know it's hard for me to collage or do something over pretties. And let me get this other one just so I can get it out. Ouch, let me clip these together so I know where I'm going, or I will not find it again. And I didn't turn my stinking timer on again. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh yeah, our temperature actually dropped. Yeah. We're going to have nice, well, I guess yesterday high was 68. I think the low was 39. It was so nice. Slept with the windows open. Kind of got a little stuffy nose, but oh well, small price to pay. And then today was, I don't know, maybe 70, but I think it's the maximum all week. The highs is going to be 76 for our high. We didn't get any snow like Gail and them did, but oh well, I'll take mid to low 70s any day. Okay, and then, well, I just lost it. I got some little cotton lace, cotton ribbon, I don't know what they call it. And I'm just going to put a little bit on top of there just to give it a little more personality. So let me go ahead and do that. And then after I do that, I'm going to let this dry for a minute, and then I'm going to go and sew them, and then I'll be back. So let me put my my ribbon on here, glue my pockets on, give it a minute to dry, and then I will be right back after it's sewed so you can see. I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I got the lace on there. I have it sewed. And then I went, oops, let me put a little dab of glue on the front. So I know I should have did that before I came back, but I didn't. Just so my threads don't accidentally pop out. Oops. I've got a long one back here. Alright, just pull that down straight. Put a few dabs do ya, just to hold our little threads down. All right.
You going for a walk? I know you're not.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. John, forgot. Never mind. Forgot that I was filming. So anyway, he riled the dogs up because he was going to take them for a walk, and they started getting loud, so I had to turn it off. Alright, so I just trimmed the my little threads off, and I decided to use the darker thread on all the ephemera pieces on here. Even though I sewed in here, everything's sewed in the light so it doesn't show, but I'm going with the darker brown for all the ephemera just because it's you know, a little darker, and it's going to stand out a little more. So in case you're wondering, on here I backed the little words on some brown 65-pound cardstock, which I got this from Michael's. It's called Earth, and it just has, you know, a lot of the earthy tones, so I have that. And then I made some 4.5 by 6 journal cards, and 4.25 by 6 journal cards. That is from this scrapbook paper. It's Simple Stories, called Fall Farmhouse. I got it last year, so you know, you won't be able to find it, but you might can Google it and find some. So all right, let's glue these on here, and then we will see about decorating putting the words on there, see if I want anything else on there. Okay, so it's going to be a pocket, so we want to glue all 3 sides. Let me make sure you can see me, and the answer is no. Okay, got to be up a little bit, so let's glue the sides down. Yeah, so he just finished his part of the digital thing, so now it means I got to go do my part. So after I'm done with this video, I guess I need to go get that taken care of, so when he gets back, he can do his other part, because we keep passing the baton off. One part's your part, one part's yours. I'm done, now it's your time to do the other. So we'll eventually get these done. I want to get them done this weekend, and he's still, you know, working on some other little masterpieces that he's doing, which is going to be some interesting stuff that you can use for background. Like this is part of one. It's really interesting, but yeah, and then some other things. But yeah, he's taught himself a new little trick. Like I said, his computer world is all, you know, how one works and to keep it going, and the internet and all that. Not internet, the oh shoot, I can't tell you what it is now. All their systems and junk together. There's a name for it. I forget. Well, at least that's what I think he does every day. He goes somewhere every day. I don't know what. So, all right. So that's going to fit in there. And this one I wanted to put here. And I was thinking of putting a little bit of something behind it, but I don't think it needs it now. Just looking at it, because it's, oh hey, what's that in there? And of course I buried my scraps. Let's see. I just don't want to take away. I think I'm just going to leave them plain, because I don't want to take away from my from the picture. That's the whole point. Whoa. Yep, and I forgot, I didn't ask you if, I'm hoping y'all having a good day. Oh, or I should say, hope you're having a crafty day. Hope you're making something. Alright, so there's that one. And like I said, that's going to give us 2 different pockets. We're going to have a pocket here and a large pocket back there. So now let me flip over to here and get this one glued on. Yes, I finally did it. I baked our pumpkin pie this afternoon, so it will be ready for evening. And we're having turkey pot pie for dinner because I had cooked a turkey breast, I guess 3 days ago. So, you know, we had turkey breast the first day, then we had leftover turkey the next day. Then we always have to give ourselves 2 days of reprieve because, you know, you just can't eat turkey for 4 days in a row. And then, so now the last part of it, I always make a homemade turkey pot pie. So we actually had that for lunch, but we're going to be having leftovers for dinner and our pot pie and probably a salad. So, yep. That's what we ate today, and that's what we're eating tonight. Oh, I'm so ready to have some Cool Whip and pumpkin pie. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I don't want to cover that up. I think I'm just going to put it down here though. Because I want to see some of that little sunflower back there. Okay. So that's that. Now, oops, let me put my paper back so I've got some room to work. Whoa. Okay. That was close. Almost fell. Let's get with it now. All right, let me get my little cutout stuff and see what kind of labels she has from the Junk Journal Studio that's going to work on here. I mean, we have those, but I don't know. Still a good possibility. You know, then I have her All Things Fall, which I might be whooping that out in a minute. Oh, we might make, well, that might be a little journal card for the front pocket. And then this one towards the back, because it's more towards, you know, it says Happy Thanksgiving. So we might just do that. That'd be our little quick and easy cards on that one. I'm just looking a little more to see what else I have to choose from. Yeah. I don't know. That might be too big. But then again, I'm pulled to this, but it is more oblong, but it's so dark. I don't know, I'll have to look. Too much word on word. Alright. Well. Let me pull out my All Things Fall. Well, I thought I was. Oh, it's this one. I got two orange ones over here. One for regular Halloween and one for All Things Fall. Okay, I'm looking for something, a label. And we have just, I think just one of these plain ones is gonna do. I think those are too ornate for our things. Let's see, what else? Alright, those are going to be too small. So I definitely want the big ones. Alright, and then we have, well, we got numbers. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to go with the plain and then little numbers. So, we have, I know. I think I'm going with those colors. Alright. Even though I had these picked out over there too. Let me fussy cat. This is from Chapter 1 papers. Oh, it's her embroidery things. It's either kit 1 or kit 2, because she has 2. I don't know which one, because it's not written on here. No, I didn't tell my husband he needs to faintly write that on ours in the very bottom corner. And then if you print, border to border, you won't see it. But, it's so important to know where and there's plenty of room. She could put chapter 1 papers and then embroidery whatever, kit 2. I know. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wait. Wah, 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 wah. But I just like, because she's got this variegated orange on this little flower embroidery, which I think would be pretty, but I won't know until I cut it out and it's small enough to put it on that journal card. It's not little, that big journal card. And see what it looks like against there. I know, you're not supposed to turn your hand, you're supposed to turn the paper. But I'm a horrible fussy cutter. I follow no instructions correctly. I don't do anything right. Oh. If I'd have trimmed here. Just rip that off. Now I can turn my paper. Instead of trying to fuss with the whole piece of paper. Alright, so I have that, and I'm still leaning towards the brown. I don't want too much same color on same color. Oops, hope I'm in frame. Got to restretch this arm and get it to be closer to me. Okay, so if we have this on here, we have that. Let's see what it's going to look like in our pocket before I glue it. I know. That's just how I work. I know it's supposed to be quick, easy, cute. If you just slap it on there, it's quick and easy. But I'm doing this, so it takes a little bit more time. So, alright. That's where I need my label. And then my leaves are going to be hanging over, and I need a number. I want to go number 3. Just because it's the darkest of them. Ooh, I got a twitch in my left eye. Y'all, I did not get to bed until 4 o'clock this morning. And I know you're not going to believe this, but our stinking power went out again last night. Well, it went out twice. No rain, no nothing. Just a cold spell. And, so, of course, I could hear every little noise out there because I sleep with, noise-canceling fan. And, so I could hear, and then, one of our cats knows how to open our front screen gate on the porch. So I hear that, and I'm like, oh my God, who is it? Well, it's just Blackie. Oh. But, so just, yeah. So I heard everything, and it was just driving me a little bit crazy. So I couldn't sleep. So I finally got to bed around 4 o'clock this morning. And see, I don't know if I want to cover my... Maybe these flowers aren't going to work for me. Maybe I need to save them. Because when you got to struggle that much, it's just not meant to be. That's everything. Everything in life. If it's that big of a struggle, no. It's time to walk away. And yes, everything. Okay. About time to change my little crummy thing again. Okay, now let me see. Do I have something small and orange on here? Maybe that one, even though it's not orange. Let me see. I know, wasted all your time watching me cut the first one out. Well, doggone it. It didn't work. So, and my brain wants a little flower on there. But my brain might just have to settle for, oh well. I know I don't want the top embroidery. It's going to be too tall. So I'm just going to cut around it. Oops. You know, and what's so sad about not being able to sleep, you can't do nothing because the stinking power is out. I mean, it went out before we went to bed, because we went to bed probably 10:30, 10:45 in the dark. Had to get I don't like that either. Had to get break out all the candles so we could see what we're doing and where we're going in the house. Oh. So you don't run over something or step over something. Dog toy. Oh, I don't know. Obviously it's not meant to be. Maybe we're just supposed to have a simple little thing. Let me get some of that paper. I know. See, this is just, got some, that might be too thick though. I know, I'm digging in my little scraps. Digging in my scraps. No, I didn't say digging in my pants. I'm digging in my scraps. I'm a funny. Okay, so let's see. Just need something. You know, you gotta do those threes. It's stuck in between my fingers. Why can't I like this? I'm gonna like it right now. I'm liking it. I'm forcing myself to like it. Here I was a minute ago telling you don't settle. And now I'm telling you, force yourself to like it. Oh. Alright. So we're just going to stick it on here. Quit being so indecisive. Make up your mind. Either stay or go. Use the painter's paper or the brown paper sack. But just use something for Pete's sake. I know, this is what's out, so that's what I'm using instead of my card. Okay. I know, all that for that. Jeez. And then I'm going to put some Nuvo drops and something on there, but I have to let them dry by themselves. They have to dry alone. And then this is what I was thinking about putting in here because I thought that would be cute in there. So I'm going to back this on some cardstock, and then the same thing with here. Going to back this on some cardstock. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to put on here, and then I'll come back after I have my stuff together, and we will put some stuff on here so it doesn't take 20 minutes to make one little journal card. So, excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. As you can tell by the noise upstairs, they're back. So I inked around this, chose this label from the ephemera kit, the large one, and then this is the small little like copperish button from the kit. I took the small one, which is 5/8 of an inch. It cuts perfectly with a 5/8 inch punch. So I'm just gonna stack it up so it'll be a little more dimensional. So I just took my 5/8 inch punch and punched some scrap craft paper, and I'm just putting it 2 layers tall so it can stand out above, or stand up I should say, above my other stuff. Alright, now let me see if I can put this on how I in my head had it. Okay, I want this fall to show, so I'm going to put this label on first. I hope I'm in frame. Oh, let me look real quick. I know, I need an automatic chair lifter. If my husband was a mechanic, we'd have one. And I could use it because, trust me, he wouldn't be using it much. Alright. You know, whatever you do for a living, that's what you lack. Yeah, it's true. You know, he's electronically inclined and plug-in and reclined, everything that's electric, psh, please. And everything else too, but oh well. Alright, we got to that one on here. Alright. And then I'm going to put this on here, or maybe right there. Or do I want it down here? I know, indecisive. Or do I want it up here? No, I think I'm going to put it right there because I'm still going to put some Nuvo drops and stuff around there. And I'm probably going to put glossy accents on here so it really looks like a raised button. So, see, wherever it falls, that's where it's going. I know. That was the quickest, easy part of it. Okay, so, and then my other stuff are still gluing. So once it's done, I'll trim around it and put them in here. So the next time I will show you my finished stuff. But these are the 2 journal cards that we made. And then the little pocket. And see, this needs something on here now. So I'm probably going to do something different to it. So thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it, even though, you know, it was kind of quick. And, but I will see y'all later. Thanks for your love, your support. Thanks for sharing some of your time with me, some of your day with me. And lots of kisses, lots of hugs. And I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.